So airbag lights on and the horn don't work, 99% of the time it's the spiral cable inside of the steering wheel. Do a diagnostic check your codes, and verify that's what it is first before you change that inside of there. But here's some lights on the dash. All the way across the side. Driver restraint system. There's your airbag light there. When this light is on, your airbag system is not going to work. It's not going to deploy in an accident. So 99% of the time is the spiral, the cable behind here, inside of here. No horn. So if you didn't know, now you know. Let's fix that thing. You're going to need to disconnect your battery, the negative side, before you start doing the job. Go in, step on the brakes, turn your light switch on, and hold it there for about 30 seconds to drain the memory out of all the power out of the system before you start working on the airbag system. Okay, so you're going to need to get a screwdriver of some sort with a flat spot on it like this, or you can use a little screwdriver and use this flat spot on it right here. Basically what you're going to do, right behind the steering wheel on this side, there's a hole right there at the bottom. You're going to push the screwdriver up in there, and there's a springy clip inside of there. What you're basically doing, you're going to be pushing on that clip like that to release the airbag. That's what you're doing. Let's try that. So basically when you're pushing with your screwdriver in the back of the steering wheel to get to release the airbag module here, you're pushing on that spring, that wire right there. And when you push on that, it's releasing here. It's also releasing up here, and it's also releasing up here. 3 places. I'm going to push on it. Look at it. See what happens there? It pushes all the wires in. See what happens there? It pushes all the wires in. Now remember, when you're doing this, to turn your wheel straight, make sure the car wheel is straight and the steering wheel is straight up and down. I'm using a 15mm socket. I'm going to grab the steering wheel right here and break this thing loose. So I don't have to mark this. He already has a mark here, a master key spline right here. It's already got a mark. So I can just take the steering wheel off and put it back in that same spot. So we have 4 screws in the 4 corner here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm using a T25 torque bit to take it out. This is what the BMW clock spring looked like. Came with switches on it. Other brand vehicle, any other brand vehicle, same problem, may not have switches on it. Just have this piece right here. So this is 99% of the time is the problem. The clock spring or spiral cable. Okay? This goes in your steering wheel. in there. Okay, make sure you match the old one with the new one. All the plug, the pin, count them, make sure everything is correct. In the front, on the back, right there. Double check everything. And then also double check your switches. Make sure it has all the same features on there before you install this. So there's two wires to plug back in. There's a little yellow one here that goes right there, and this big harness wire here that goes up there in that dark spot up there. So we're gonna plug this one in first, and we're gonna plug that one in. Oh, come on. There, plugged in. Okay, so we got our two wires plugged in there. Now we can put the airbag back in. And all you have to do is press it in until it clicks in. And that's it. And now we're going to connect back the battery. Okay, nice and tight. Put this little cap back on there. And now we hope for the best. Hopefully the airbag don't blow in my face. Alright, so here's the first sign after you connect your battery to know if you fixed anything. Remember the horn wasn't blowing? Let's try it now. I don't know if I have to turn the key on or not, but let's try it anyway. It's not working. I have to turn the key on. Let's try it with the key on. The key's on. Let's try that again. Okay, so the horn is working. The next thing I have to do now is I'm gonna have to hook up the scanner and reset the airbag codes, erase the codes, reset, and check it to see if the airbag light will go away or do we still have a problem. As you can see, the airbag light is still on in that corner over there, right here. Airbag light is still on. We're gonna go ahead, hook up the scanner and reset. Okay, here we go. Reset time. It's a BMW. There it is, BMW, down at the bottom right. We're gonna go automatic. We're gonna read code, VIN. We're gonna read the VIN. Okay. Select yes. %. It's gonna take a little bit. What? What did you do? Looking for BMW, right at the bottom here. Automatic selection. Read the VIN number. And select OK. Yes. Okay. Okay, so I'm having an issue here. The scanner goes off and come back in and reset. The scanner goes on, goes off, goes on, and reset. Something going on here. I need to figure that out. Okay, so this car's got a lot of codes in different systems here. Everything is in the red. Anything is in the red, that's all codes. And that's a lot. A lot of systems have a lot of codes here. So our airbag, the airbag system has 8 codes right here. 8 codes. So it has a quick erase here. I'm going to go to a quick erase and erase everything. So it's erasing. It's erasing there. Going down the list. That is a lot of codes. Okay, so there's still a lot of them in the red, which means those are hard codes, and they need to be fixed, diagnose, and repair, pretty much. But the main one I'm looking for is my steering wheel, the airbag. And the airbag is right here. Airbag is this one right here. Airbag. And if you go across, airbag right here, it says pass no fault. So we're gonna turn the engine off, turn the ignition key off, and turn it back on. Start the vehicle and see if the airbag light goes away or it comes back on. That's the next step. Okay, I'm gonna turn the key off. Now I'm going to turn it back on and start the vehicle. And let's see. Let me show you that again. Turn it off. Start the vehicle. This vehicle runs rough. I have a lot of issues. But my airbag light went away. So that problem fixed. Turn it off one more time. Okay, I'm gonna turn it back on. I'm gonna look to the left corner. There's the airbag light in the left corner. Let's see if it goes away. Right there. Oh, it went away. So yeah, we managed to fix the airbag problem and reset that, erase that code so it's reset. But the other codes that's still there, there's other issues with this vehicle. I could see traction light on. I could see a brake light on in the corner over there. Brake light and traction light. Yeah, there's a bunch of codes. Still needs more work to be done on this. So that's going to require more diagnostic. Yep. There's the airbag light in the left corner. Let's see if it goes away. Right there. Oh, it went away. So yes, that's how you fix airbag light and a horn together when you have two problems at the same time. Most of the time is the clock spring, which is a spiral cable. It's a wear and tear part, so I would look there first. I would look there before I even look at a fuse. Yep. There's a part 2 coming up. I'm going to open up the spiral cable clock spring and examine it. I'm looking for broken wires. So we'll take a look at that next time.